So I kind of felt like either I start shaving it off because it's just kind of a tiny island left in the middle, or I get this procedure done. And I'm really glad that I went down that route, because I think if I shaved it off, I would look even older than I was before, and now I look younger and it looks a lot better. If I look back at Facebook, it kind of took 10 years. It wasn't that noticeable to start off with, but then sort of more recently, it started thinning out at the front as well. My name is Henry Gregg. I'm 38 years old. I'm a communications director. A hair transplant is something I've been thinking about for a while. Given that I do a lot of presentations and media work, it's something that I really want to do, just to kind of make the hairline go back to where it was before, maybe 10 years ago. I did a lot of research actually online and watched a lot of videos and looked at a lot of information, and Harley Street Hair Clinic seemed to be the best place to do it. FUE was the best approach for me, because it obviously takes hair from the back and puts it in the front. It was really important that the surgeon is the person who's taking all of the hairs out and retransplanting them, because at the end of the day, that's what you're paying the money for. And so to have someone who's got that skill actually doing that procedure throughout was something that was really important to me. And that's the approach that they have at the Harley Street Hair Clinic, and that's one of the reasons that I chose to have it here. I did look at the different possibilities in terms of Spain, where my wife is from, and Turkey as well. But what I really liked about having it done at the Harley Street Hair Clinic was that I could come back for aftercare. They have a really good reputation. Often in Turkey, you've got technicians doing it rather than the actual surgeons themselves. It's also kind of difficult to know exactly what you're getting abroad, whereas obviously in the UK they have much higher standards with regards to medical training and how people are registered and so on. So that's why it made the decision quite easy for me in the end. I'm going to be 40 in 2 years. What I really wanted to have was a nice head of hair for when I'm 40, for my 40th birthday. Yeah, it's like a nice surprise every day, because you get up and previously you think, oh God, it's kind of thinning out more, or I need to have a haircut, whatever. Now you look at it and it's kind of a nice surprise. I'm still not 100% used to it. It still kind of catches me by surprise how much hair is there, but it's a good surprise. So it was a 2 days process, but actually they put in a huge number of hairs in those 2 days. Really, it was a lot less painful than I thought it would be, and I watched Netflix and spoke to the doctor for most of the day. It took about 3 months before the hair was coming through, and then it just gets stronger and stronger. So I'm 6 months in now, but I know that there's another 6 months of the hair thickening up and becoming even stronger. So it's about being patient, and you get the rewards at the end of that process. Lots of people have said to me, you look 10 years younger, which is always a nice compliment to receive. Look like a completely different person, basically, and also I think it's kind of taken a number of years off what I look like in terms of my age, etc. So I think that it's had a really positive effect. My wife's really happy with the outcome as well, and generally just feel that it looks much better. It doesn't look like I've ever had any hair loss. It worked well for me at my age because I'm just coming up to be 40, and it means the hair loss has slowed down, and it means I can have the procedure done, and I know that effectively it's going to stay more or less the way it is, especially as the new hair is going to be immune to that hair loss. I'm already looking through my photos, and it seems like I look older a few years ago and younger now. Yeah, I think it's just a question of kind of getting used to having the hair back again, and just enjoying the benefits of the procedure. I would definitely encourage people to do it, because obviously it's a medical procedure, so you've got to take that seriously. That's why I did lots of research. That's why I was really keen to come to the best place. But I think once you have it done and you start having the hair come through and people start to notice it, it really does make a big difference. And I think for me, it's been a complete success. It's achieved everything I wanted it to. So I definitely recommend people to, get over the reluctance and just come and have a chat with the people here and learn more about the process and see whether it's right for them. I think it's definitely worth paying the money to get it done properly, but when you do, it's a good investment, because if you think about it, these hairs are going to be with me hopefully for another 30, 40 years, however long I live. So, having a full head of hair for 30 years, you can't put a price on that really.